And we're back. Sorry about that, y'all. Did not have enough storage, so here we are. Yeah. It's okay. So I was just talking about death and what we have all been told about death, or at least what we used to be told about death prior to the age of Aquarius, where everything is coming out. All the truth is coming to pass. To anyone who has the knowledge and the intention and the ears to listen, yes, the truth is out there for you to see, y'all. So, but yes, like death does not exist, y'all. At least not in the term that we believe it to be. Yes, our physical body, this vessel, yes, it will crumble. You know, it will be decrepit. It will, be old, and, it only has a certain energy span, we'll just say. Lifespan, whatever you want to call it, but it only has a certain energy span. But our spirit, our soul, it's eternal, y'all. It's eternal. Like, we are literally immortals, y'all. We're immortals. And we have had our memories wiped clean, baby. I really feel like that was one of the requirements to be able to come to this plane, this earthly plane, on our mission, because we all come here on a mission. But I do believe that one of those stipulations was our memory would be wiped, and we then had to kind of find our way back. Find our way back. If for the religious individuals out here, I grew up Christian, so I'm going to just say that, my grandfather was a deacon. We was in church Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, baby. Do not go there. But I will just say, in my span that I took to kind of read the Bible, it wasn't front and back. I tried, but I feel like I got at least a decent understanding. And where was I going with this? I'm sorry, y'all. This is just how fast, things can come and go with me. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. Yeah. I might have lost it, but that's okay. For anyone who watches this, if you remember what I was saying, feel free to comment, below. I appreciate it very much. But going back into it, I think I might kind of have it, who knows, but as far as death, it doesn't exist, y'all. We are immortal. Our body, we are spiritual beings having a physical experience because Source wants to experience all things. All things Source wants to experience. So there is a reason for every single individual being, even if you're not a human being, even if you're just a clone or a Mach 5 robot or whatever have you, or reptilians or grays, or, you name it. Everyone has their purpose. Everyone has their place, especially in this plane, this earthly plane. Sorry. There was a part of me that was just like, not everybody has their place, but we're not going to take it there. Not for this podcast, not this episode. Okay. But yes, everyone does, have their place in a sense. And we do come here for a reason, y'all. If you, my brother, my sister, my family, if you are on this physical plane right now, in this time of 2025, at least in the Gregorian calendar, if you are here and you are a physical able body, you are, let's say, an adult to the point where you can make your own decisions, you have full access and capabilities of all of your, your organs, your functions of your body. If you can walk, talk, breathe, listen, see, taste and hear and smell, you are here for a reason. You are here for a reason. And I know that this world, especially if you look like me, or a few shades lighter or darker, but this world is going to try to convince you that you aren't who the fuck they know you are. What? Come on. I'm getting excited, I guess, because this is where I'm supposed to go. You know, my energy and stuff's getting all revved up, whatever. Spirit is just like, yeah, this is what we going with. But this is where you are supposed to be. And I'm going to even take a moment here to talk about something that is, you know, has now become, I guess you can say, a category in the Black community, in the brown community, or the community of the global majority. That's what we're just going to say. The community of the global majority. Unaliving yourself has become an epidemic. And I don't know what parasites, what entities, what has gotten attached to y'all to just make you just stay in your lowest vibration, because we all have our highs, we have our lows. This is a universal law, man. Polarity. Opposites, up and down, good and bad, hot and cold, tall and short, baby. We all have them. No one is, if you even look at, let's say, I don't know what that thing is called, but when you're in the hospital or someone's about to die and they have them hooked up to that machine that is monitoring their heart rate, if the line is flat, what does that mean, y'all? I'll just say it's not a good sign. We'll just say that. It's not a good sign if the line is flat. It's meant to go up, down, up, down, up, down. There's meant to be variations. There's meant to be contractions. There's meant to be bumps. There's meant to be, you know, that is a stipulation of this plane. Did you think that this is a gift to be here, y'all? To be on this physical plane right now is a motherfucking gift, because there ain't no other place in the universe that we have free will. Free will. Do you think that the higher you go in dimensions, that there's not order, law, and order? Make it make sense. Oh, I'm cooking tonight, baby. And it's not even nighttime. It's only fucking 5-something in the afternoon. I can't stand daylight savings and all that other stuff. It's a crock of crap, if you ask me. But nonetheless, just because I am an energy person, I love the sun. I love solar energy. I love warmth and heat. I don't like this stuff. I don't like it. I don't like it. No me gusta. No me gusta. But yes, getting back into it. Did you think, like, I think we really have lost it, y'all. Look at all these movies going back into, you know, look at all the Marvel movies. Look at all these superhero movies. They're from you. They are taken from you, from your ancestors, from what your DNA can do when it is unlocked to its fullest potential, when it is not poisoned and being toxified by the environment, by what we're eating, by the food we're intaking, by the water that we drink, by the water that comes on our body in the shower, by the chemtrails, which I will just say as a side note, I am so grateful that the government is shut down right now, because the skies have been so clear. Have they not? Have they not been clear? Because these diabolical people have not been able to get up at 3 in the goddamn morning, a.m. on a daily basis and put all of these just, I don't even have a word for it, for these chemicals that they freaking put in the sky and trickle down and just fall onto you and onto the atmosphere. Like, but I went left field here. I'm sorry, y'all. Disclaimer. Sorry. That's what I meant. Like, I'm a right brain thinker, so I can be boop, boop, and then boop, boop. But let's bring it back. Let's bring it back center here. It is truly a privilege to be existing on this plane right now at this time in the universe. If you are here, it is for a reason. It is for a reason, y'all. So now we are not in the day and age where we can continue to point fingers, because what's happening when I'm pointing a finger? How many fingers is pointed back at me? And it's funny because my sister said she gonna start pointing from this now on. The devil's a lie. But nonetheless, we are the masters of our reality. We manifest our reality, y'all. The words we speak, we give life to. What we focus our energy on the most, we give life to. We speak into existence. We birth. So then you think about it. If your average person has, and I'm sure the numbers are off here, but let's just take a wild guess with me, or a wild ride here. Let's just say if your average person has 20,000 thoughts a day. 20,000 thoughts a day, from when you wake up to when you go to sleep. How many of those thoughts are positive and actually like building you up? Or are majority of those thoughts negative and low vibrational? I'm not even going to indulge in what some of those thoughts can look like, because you have had them. I have had them. I was just having them today. So Source was just like, get your ass up or sit your ass down. Put this fucking camera on record and talk to it, because nobody is on the other end right now. Why are you so shy? Why do you have this belief of, oh my goodness, what is someone else going to think of me? Who cares? What do they think of themselves? They're going to judge you if they like you. They're going to judge you if they hate you. They're going to judge you if they're in love with you. Just do it. So, in saying all of that, that's why I am here, y'all. Presenting to you, It's Giving Wisdom. Yes, and have fun with it. We have to unlearn everything we have learned here. We have to get back to our inner child. Joy, y'all. Joy. It's about unconditional love, which most of us will never even experience in our lives. Because typically the closest version of that unconditional love is normally a parent's love, a mother's love for her child, or a father's love for her child. But again, we are in today's day and age, and earth is fucking ghetto. And your average person might not even experience that. So it's up to us. It's up to you. It's up to me. It's up to the other person on the other end of this receiver right now, this black mirror. It's up to you. There is no more excuses. Every single thing we need at this point in our life is literally accessible at our fingertips. From smartphones to, again, social media, to Instagram, to internet. You name it, you can create it. My top, let's say 5 apps right now, top 5 in no order: Canva. Look it up, y'all. Canva. Acuity Scheduling. Chat GPT Plus Pro, y'all. Hold on. I already said Canva. We'll just go with the top 3, because I ain't gonna waste your time. Those are my top 3 sites right now, y'all. Just because of the endless potential. Canva for creating any and everything. Chat GPT for, of course, just getting different ideas, for getting a collaboration of things, and also extra research. And for Acuity Scheduling, to have your own motherfucking business, baby, so they can book your services. Like, we are not in this day and age anymore where we're literally going to go along to get along for the sake of what? This matrix? Surviving? When all of us is out bad right now, pretty much? Do you know the state of the world right now? Fuck even the state of the world. What's the state of your home? What's the state of your family right now? The stuff that can't be bought. What is the state of that right now? Have you checked in on your family members? Do you really know the true state of your child right now? Do you care? Like I said, I'm jumping here. I know I'm jumping, but this is just how spirit is moving me. Because at this point, we have to start walking with purpose. We have to start moving with intention. Because just this working this 9 to 5 or whatever, because the salary pay good, but yet literally you hate what you do. You cry in the parking lot on a daily basis. You don't even understand, or you refuse to understand people and their circumstances. You refuse to have compassion or to be empathetic. You just doing your job. Nah, that's not flying anymore. That's not flying anymore. We need to get back to having personal values, core values. What do you value as an individual? You know? Because if it's money, if it's material things, if it's Balenciaga, if it's Nikes, if it's Jordans, if it's, yeah. The bar is low. Like, bless her heart, Sister Myra talks about the episode of Simpsons and bologna sandwiches, and how I believe Homer had, 3 wishes from a genie, and his last wish he spent on a bologna sandwich, and everyone's just like, why would he ever spend that on a bologna sandwich? Earth to human, your cars, your clothes, your vacations, like literally, these are bologna sandwiches. Wanting more money, wanting to hit the lottery, these are bologna sandwiches. We are evolving. The earth is evolving, y'all, so we have no choice but to evolve with it, or get left behind and locked down in that motherfucking second and third dimension. And I think I'm good. I'm good. I'm not trying to reincarnate here again, y'all. Okay? So for y'all who don't know, don't go towards the light. Do not go towards the light, baby. If it's your time, you better plant them feet still, or walk towards the darkness. But do not come back towards the light, baby, because I am not trying to do this over again. Yeah. But where was I going with this? Let's get back to it. Sorry, let's clear some of that energy, baby. So going back to it, because I think I did talk about unaliving. Yes, that was the subject we were talking about. How unaliving people's selves is becoming an epidemic in our community. And there used to be a time, because I'm a 90s baby, early 90s, 92. There was a time where like the S word that rhymes with booabot, that was not even something that was like a topic of discussion in our community, or the community of the global majority. It was always a hard no-no. Like, no matter what we have going on in life, no matter what this world is giving us, we're going to overcome it. And we're not going to be cowardly enough to unalive ourselves. Yes, I said it. You're a coward to unalive yourself. 10 toes down. Okay. Like, simple and plain. Because truthfully, I feel like, like, take a walk with me here. I was talking to my husband about how I feel that before we all came down to this plane of existence, I felt like we were all sent into a debriefing room. Like, this is FBI or something. And we had someone that was telling us the do's and the don'ts of this mission that we are about to undertake. They were letting us know, what was going to happen, our memory being wiped, this, that, and the third, us having such an old, immortal soul, but we still have to be a child, an infant, and grow and, learn life lessons and, go through this life cycle here. I truly believe that one of the stipulations, the absolute no-nos that was, forbidden to do, was to unalive yourself. Why? Again, this is just my opinion. Just my opinion. And again, I am not a medical professional. My opinions are just, again, my opinions, and they are for entertainment purposes only. Disclaimer. Yeah. So, shit, I just lost it. Hold on. Wait. Okay, yeah. So, I do believe that one of the absolute forbidden things that we were told not to do was to unalive ourselves, is because this world is temporary. Like, again, we are an avatar. Every single day that we wake up from our quote unquote dreams, that's a whole nother episode that we'll talk about. But every single time we wake up from those quote unquote dreams, boom, it's like, all right, boom, here we are. POV, point of view. Avatar, baby, like, here we are, like The Sims. For real. So if this is temporary, no matter how long it may seem to you, perspective, everything's perspective. Because again, there was times that we were living hundreds of years, and our soul is probably thousands of years old. So, oh my goodness, we have to spend 100, years on this earth. Woe is me. But I mean, literally, if we literally can't take something this temporary, why do we deserve to permanently, like, evolve and, be, have enlightenment? Why? Why would you deserve that? If you forgoed your mission of coming here because you got lost in the sauce and forgot about who the fuck you were, and didn't decide to take any action to try and figure that shit out or remember, and then you just took the coward way out and unalived yourself, why the fuck do you deserve to literally have bliss in heaven? And I'll just leave that there, because I know, my stance is a little aggressive. I'm sorry. Born in Atlanta, but raised in Baltimore, baby. So for those who know, they say that a lot of people from Baltimore are rough. And I'll agree. I agree. We have to be. But that's besides the point. Yeah. How y'all feeling? I hope y'all having a good time. Because I know I'm all over the place, but it is okay. I don't even know how I'm going to upload these, because this is the second video. So if I might just do part 1, part 2. But I really do feel like I'm cooking here in part 2 more than part 1, because I had to find that mojo. But it's all right, baby, because we here. So yeah, I guess that will really be the overlying theme of this episode is, y'all, unlearn everything we have learned here that is not for our benefit, that goes against our morals, that goes against our spirit and our soul. We just have to unlearn it and step out of your comfort zone. What does that look like? Leaving your job that is giving you a designated paycheck, because you get a paycheck to sell your soul, pretty much. Your boss is paying you a salary for you to sleep on your gifts, your talents, and beliefs, And they're going to pay you pennies on the dollar. Pennies for it. Because they're counting on you not knowing who you are, you not trusting yourself, you not believing in yourself, and you not having confidence or self-fucking-love. So, since we are at the end of 2025, we are changing that, y'all. We are making a new narrative for ourselves. Okay? We are embracing our inner child, inner joy. We are cleansing and clearing and healing all of that trauma, all of that block, stuck energy. Nah, like that. You can't, nah, B. You ain't living rent free in my vessel no more. Nah, B. And then also too, something else I didn't mention, I'm an empath. For those who know, you know. Empaths, I feel like also too, a lot of people can tap into that empath part of them or aspect of themselves, but they just don't, because they don't believe that magic exists. And if you don't believe magic exists, then they've won. They've won. Because magic clearly exists. Clearly. You couldn't be here if you didn't have it. Ding, 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 ding. Mm-hmm. But yeah, let's unlearn what we have learned here, y'all, that's no longer serving us. Let's reinvest in ourselves. Let's figure out what makes us happy, what brings us joy, what we really could see ourselves doing on a daily basis that can get us out of bed without a paycheck, without no one booking your services. Yeah, it's time, y'all. It's time. So, on that note, family, thank you for taking this journey with me today. But I think that's it. We're gonna end off It's Giving Wisdom right there, baby. Until next time, like, comment, share, subscribe for more. Join the tribe, baby. Link in the bio. Peace and power. Love y'all.